It is, but it's an offlane like it, into an Enchantress lane. So it's not really like you could use the Wolves all that effectively. Amount of burst damage to be able to take advantage of someone that's blocked off from the Fissure. Whitemon doesn't care. He's an Enchantress. Like, he just needs to keep ferrying him out, little bits of regen. He's gone full harass mode with his Fairy Fires and multiple Iron Branches. And again, you can't just summon the Wolves and help them assist with last hitting because you're just going to get them stolen away.
Lane Bob, is he going to go for these Thompson? Oh no! Another solo kill from Bob. Couple of mangoes pop. He just charged in. It gives him the outplayed voice line once again.
Well, we saw how that worked last time, so I'm not sure if you want to be dropping it so quickly. Bob, he's going to go all the way back to base, pick up the boots of speed and a wind lace.
Oh, bottom lane, Palos.
Connect on through.
Vincenzo's doing a really good job to put some pressure onto Cuckoo to try and zone him away from the Death Prophet, but Cuckoo plays a distance, makes sure the poison attack continues to stack up, and now Zephyr's also hunting Vincenzo on the tree line, so T1, they're going to find a double kill for Cuckoo down bottom.
It's a pretty easy lane. Like, there's not that much that a Treant Protector could do into this, and I mean, this is a combo that was being run very consistently all for the past.
Oh no, Denok, he just TP'd back. Palos just TP'd back into the lane. You can't feed over another kill. Zephyr's not going to disjoint the Spirit Siphon until Vincenzo shows up. But the damage has been dealt. Palos doesn't have the resources now until the cell have given over to play this lane.
Does feel like you need that 1 point in the living armor. It's real value coming through.
That's a T2 too! Oh my god, thanks to Shanks, that Fissure just to allow to have a point in the Nether Ward.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like 1 point's still pretty value coming through.
Bottom lane, another attempt onto Vincenzo, with the Treant Protector being completely isolated from any trees. Cuckoo and Zephyr can chase him down, and the fact that they're giving Cuckoo such a strong start can really enable Zephyr to start making some rotations.
Thompson even having to go for the wind lace just to get that little bit of extra movement speed. He's very speedy naturally as a Pugner, but so is an SF. So Whitemon, he might be in a bit of danger here. Dropped that a little bit, but ends up paying with his life. And now you got level 6 on Bob to have to deal with, although have the Requiem leveled up just yet, waiting for the ideal time to be able to do it. I suppose with the Nether Ward, it doesn't really reduce the magic damage anymore, but I feel like with that first blood, it was so close to being able to get the kill onto the Shadow Fiend with just the damage component that it would have been well worth it. Instead, they're going to go for a kill with a full rotation.
Probably run back in. He's got the Requiem leveled up. He's going to try and charge up the ultimate and set up for the raise combo. As Bob says, no, he's still going to be a little bit cautious here. Trying to secure one of the power runes. It is going to spawn down bottom. The Fissure as well to hold Thompson into place, but Bob's got some issues in regards to the cooldowns.
The one that's happiest about this, though, is Palos. Like, he has finally been left alone on this bottom side. Vincenzo, he's positioning himself a lot more aggressively. Try and scout him away. They see the fact that Marcy's coming back to the lanes, so Palos, he needs to get out a lot more quickly than this.
It looks like that's going to be the case. Beautifully done from Cuckoo. Disjoints the Spirit Siphon. Zephyr's going to hold his on. But as long as they keep the poison attack stacking up, and Cuckoo will do just that. Dominating streak for the Viper.
I'm not sure if that's miscommunication or just underestimating the speed that Amasi is able to quickly connect through to the rest of the team. Like, he saw, Treant Protector gave vision of the fact that Marcy was coming back into that fight and fast enough to back off.
Lane again.
His free net worth.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage, man. If Bob gets a triple raise combo, anyone dies under that.
Thompson's still playing fearless, though. It wouldn't be Thompson if he wasn't playing like this, though. Maxed out the Nether Blast, trying to get some damage in onto the tower. Well, never mind.
Don't play too fearless, sir. Long raise on cooldown. Got Whitemon nearby him. Now he's going to turn it around.
Is under attack.
Maybe he was trying to say, use the Wild Wing Ripper, get the pushback. Blast. Be able to scout out Shanks here with the Wild Wing Ripper. Go, gets the vision, gets the pushback, gets the body block. Great team play coming through there. Is it going to be enough, though?
One more right click. Yeah, they'll find it. Meanwhile, top lane, Ana gets a solo kill onto Tino's Lycan. So he, once again, is off to an incredible start.
I I don't want to call it selfish, but this is what I was talking about.
Shadowfiend's in some trouble as well. Mid lane Thompson gets the kill, gets the reason. He's sitting pretty in the resources, and our T1 tower's going to be in trouble.
Going to take a lot of harass. Ooh, getting the kill off there onto the courier. Whitemon, he's just being a menace, standing in the way. Try and harass him down a little bit. The tornado, I don't think is going to be able to slow him down enough, but Zephyr definitely will. Tosses it back, gets some additional damage through. Shenzo, the tanky tree protector, will end up going down. All the while, mid tower, it's being harassed too.
They can kill Bob again. He is in trouble. Jenks has got great position, but they know that he TP'd back in. They can go now. Tower's dead. There's nothing to really prevent T1.
Not to immediately reveal himself, but they should see his courier coming through, so Bob wisely enough backs off. What I was saying before was, with the way that Tino has built this Lycan, I don't like the fact that he hasn't got a single point in the Howl. I think you need 1 point in it just to make sure that bottom lane is a little bit easier. 8 seconds of 25% attack damage reduction is actually enormous.
No. We'll charge up the shapeshift. Shanks has just been able to juke back into the T1 tower. So Wymon's going to look for a TP out. The fissure is back off cooldown for Shanks. Now, meanwhile, on their side of the map, they're going to look to reclaim.
Heavy commit.
They're running to both supports at the moment. Zephyr's going to be targeted down. Tino with the combos enough to get the kill. And now, meanwhile, to the north, Wymon. Yeah, good luck. This goddamn Enchantress, not an easy person to bring down at all. They're gonna need the Fissure to keep up. Looks like Palace instead with the Extra and the Spirit Siphon will do the work.
This is what I was talking about before, right? You use the Shapeshift, you use the Exorcism, you've got amazing TLIs that we haven't quite hit our timings yet, but we've got strong heroes that are able to play early. And Tops and Dota, he's nearly finished up his Octarine core, and it's just 16 minutes in.
Yeah. Top lane, at least for Execration, they're able to...
Native language is Australian, but not English.
All right, so from Execration, he didn't answer to the C2 tower siege, and well, the backstab, that could be it. Great micro for the Wolves, gonna scout out a lot of the positioning. Look at Vincenzo, steps to the backline, gets the overgrowth. The control is out, setting up for the Requiem. They've only killed off the Enchantress for the moment, but they'll catch up to multiple heroes as Thompson goes down along with component completed.
It's got a arcane rune now. That feels good. Dying Solo is kind of a big deal. I mean, Bob, I like the way that he's playing up here. I want to have one more person playing a little bit closer to him. Of course, Shanks just acting as a little bit of backup right.
The right clicks help secure the tower, so T1 even down the age. Requiem is going to try and target down Thompson, but there's no follow-up. Finally, Fisher where's the damage? Thompson's fine, and Arna shows up. A waveform in with no hesitation. As Execration, they've got to get out. They messed up the side of the fight. They committed too heavily and didn't find any kill.
The Execration on the offensive for once.
Onto Bob, they're going to try and blow him off. They might be able to do so before the BKB. Bob's out. Thompson gives him a tip as well. We're getting back for the landing stage. Now with the rest of Execration, they're hanging around Arna. Arna's going to be cautious. Shanks is in with the combination. The chain control needs to be perfect, and it is. Execration hit back. They stick around.
There we go.
They're back into the
coming through. Also got the Blink Dagger still on Vincenzo. We didn't pop the Overgrowth previously.
Zephyr, we'll see if they can pull up the Death Prophet. Palace is pretty beefy with the hood activated.
Pop these already? Yeah, Foxy doesn't have hers.
Charging to the middle. T2's gone, so they don't really have a formation to play with. They can back up to the high ground and won't even be required as Execration.
Can they get the vision down?
It's a big wrap around.
Scouting out isn't out of the ordinary.
They see Arna. They see Arna. They're going to get the fissure, but instead they'll turn to Marcy. An instant pick off. But Execration, you need more out of this. You pop the shapeshift for it. Tino's going to charge in. Nullify's there. The threat of the overgrowth. Vincenzo doesn't cast it. So Arna just waveforms in, gets rid of the Dream Protector. And now they've got a sentry as well to Bob's location. They're trying to force out an early use of the BKB, but Bob will be able to reposition. But T1, they've weathered the storm. They wasted out the shapeshift. They wasted out the double damage rune as well on Bob.
Using the Ogre Bruiser the entire time to see that they've got this.
Look at the charge up, the smoke. Is T1 trying into the higher ground, but Execration, they'll back.
Onto as well, so I like the way that T1 is splitting up the map.
They will be able to. Oh my god, what was that damage?
That's Enchanted Quiver, my man, alongside of a Marcy with. SF's coming back
now. Age is going to expire in 40 seconds. He's going to wait for him into the tree line bomb. It's a lot of Requiem damage, so get the first slap, but how do you set up for the second? T1, are they going to be in the neighborhood to protect it for the moment? Arna with the respawn, but instead Execration, they're going to go for Cuckoo. The right clicks from Bob, it's not enough to get the life of Cuckoo, and now Bob is battling over to Arna. It looks like the Morphling's winning out for the moment, but under the cover of the Shadow Blade, Bob will be able to get out. Meanwhile, Palos is killed off Cuckoo, so Execration, beautifully done. They get the Aegis and the life of the position 3 on T1. Such a tough call for Execration to make. If they continue taking Roche, they probably would have killed it off before T1 was able to get there. And now they've had this time to smoke up.
If they want to pick off Palace, he is the one that needs to be going down. Well worth popping BKBs for.
Shift is going as well. Smoke's gonna pop on Cuckoo. Palace gets the X all along with the BKB, but the damage coming out. Arno just ripping apart the life of the Death Prophet. He doesn't have the armor to stand his ground as Arno's doing too much damage. He'll turn towards the Tree Protector, getting rid of another component onto Execration's lineup. And it's going to be a miracle for them to turn over this team fight as Bob's charging into the middle. It's going to BKB TP up with Arno's damage. Ooh.
We got it right there on point, waiting for the bash. Even had the.
He's got the detection coming out. Bob's going to try and backstab the Pugna. A very awkward position from top to the plane. We'll see what he's going to be able to do 1v2. They're able to deal with the decrep. Requiem out, and a big kill for them to find. But that is Shapeshift along with Requiem forced, and this might free up the siege now for T1. Oh, he doesn't get the toss back. Palos just to the south side. He's going to be okay for the moment. Doesn't want to pop the BKB. Great nerves are still here from Palos to hold that magic immunity.
Good job to put. Bob reveals a moment where they feel like they can push on forward. I mean, for everything that's happening, they haven't actually lost much. Execration's side. 40 seconds left on that Aegis.
Oh, they commit the Echo for it. Maybe it's going to be the Requiem forward with the respawn. Bob needs to be perfect with the timing, and it looks like he is with the damage. It's not coming fast enough. Arna pops the BKB and just turns it around. They never stood a chance into the Morphling, but maybe off the back of the buyback, T1 need to respect this. As Vincenzo, though, he doesn't have the overgrowth to work with. It's going to be off the back of Palos, just running into the middle. They're going to be cautious, though. Inside the base, waveform in. Shakes with the pushback, but the damage isn't there. Arna's going to be okay. Steps outside the base. They are getting ratted, though. T1 need to address this. Tino's going for tier 4s.
They hold him back. That's the question. Want to try and
call the fear into the future once again.
Valuable, especially with no buyback available. Get the break onto the Enchantress, though. They might be able to take her out really quickly. All right, that's a free kill.
Can't stick around for too long, though. Get the jump in. He's going to pop BK. Bash slip, and now with the bashes, Bob's in trouble. He pulled back prior. You need to use everything to keep the Shadow Fiend alive, and they've got nothing in the tank. Bob goes down, dead for 2 minutes. This is the window now for T1.
Quite there, but that's the Aghanim Scepter on Shanks. He wants to buy it.
Can't lose anyone.
Really
Vincenzo, oh, he's got to buy back at least. It's an early glyph forced out as well. 30 seconds until the Shadow Fiend's back alive. T1 push incredibly fast, though.
Falling from Shanks.
Oh, no, they're going for the T4s. Tino's in.
Alice, you fought back as well.
Alice is in trouble. Arna trying to lock onto his target. One tier 4 down, soon to the next. Dyer, they're going to be able to siege much faster than Radiant. The Shadow Fiend won't even have a possibility of respawning. Because look at the damage coming out from T1. It's going to be a miracle if they can hold it on Execration. And even though Shanks plays a double Echo Slam, it is not enough. As T1, with the debut of the new roster, they are able to take down Execration.